Hi there. In this bonus mini episode, we are going to be talking about how social media feels right now and how I am choosing to refocus my business in a way that feels good to me and makes sense from a business standpoint. I'm Kara Chase, host of the Pin Power podcast and creator of the Pin Power Method, a Pinterest marketing membership for online entrepreneurs. I sent an email to my list a couple weeks ago talking about how social media feels to me right now, and I got a lot of responses. So I want to go through what I said, why I'm making the changes, and what I'm going to do differently. So right now, social media, quite frankly, it feels like crap. It's always felt like crap to me, and excuse my French, but it just is what it is. I used to do social media for a living, and it really started to wear on me. Here's why. I used to have to delete hundreds of hateful and lame comments every week, sometimes every day, when I was the social media manager for Megadeth. I mean, honestly, if I hear someone argue about Megadeth versus Metallica again in my life ever, it will be too soon. It started to become a constant source of anxiety, panic, and just overall feeling like people were just horrible trolls. And they weren't even comments about me. They had nothing to do with me at all, and it still felt personal. So fast forward 5 years into running my own business, which is about me because I am my brand in my business. And social media in general, it feels worse than ever. Do you pay attention to that social scroll feeling? When the longer you scroll, the more comparisonitis sets in, or you just feel like you should be doing all the things for your business and you're just overwhelmed. And now, right now, while we are in the midst of COVID-19, quarantine, kids home from school, in our brave new world, the fear and anxiety blanketing the world, the social isolation, all of it is really just serving to push people online more and break down their sense of what's really real. I feel the dread and discontent creeping in as I tap through Instagram stories, scroll Facebook on my phone, or get another message from a marketer on LinkedIn that wants to give me leads. It just feels gross. The wheels started turning for me a couple weeks ago, actually a few weeks ago, when I took a look at my data from social media. And those of you that have been in my world for a while know that I am a data-driven entrepreneur that uses that information to spark my creativity. So if you know me, you know that wheels turning means I'm probably going to do something pretty outside of the box. So here's what I found out, and here's what I know. I got off Twitter a couple of years ago and it did not impact my business at all, and I've never looked back. Second, despite my consistent use of Instagram, it drives almost no traffic to my website and little to no conversions. Yes, there's the whole brand awareness behind the scenes argument, but I am talking about data as far as conversions and traffic. While my free Facebook community does drive some traffic, it also results in little to no conversions. Those of you that have been frustrated by putting together free communities and getting those people to buy know exactly what I'm talking about. What I do know is that my top drivers for both traffic and sales are number 1, Pinterest, duh. Number 2, YouTube, which is also a search engine, not social media. And then number 3, my email list. So what would you do? If you guess that I'm going to do something pretty radical and not bother with traditional social media for my business anymore, well, ding, 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 you're correct. I'll post on Instagram when I feel like it, maybe my Facebook business page just to see how that goes for a few months. But I'm not going to do anything on traditional social media that doesn't feel good to me, is a struggle, or falls into that marketing to-do category. So wait, what does this mean? How am I going to get traffic? How am I going to build my email list? How am I going to make sales if I'm not everywhere on social media? Well, you know that I love writing. You can hear me in your head when you read my emails, and how I write is exactly how I talk. I will continue to provide my audience with free content on my blog, here on Anchor or wherever you listen to this podcast, and you can watch or listen on my YouTube channel. All the Kara-ness that I used to put on Instagram and my Facebook group is going to land right in your inbox. But don't worry, I promise I will not send you email pictures of my food. You'll also be invited to exclusive and free Zoom coffee dates as one of my email subscribers. We just had our first one this morning, and about 10 to 11 other online entrepreneurs showed up, and we talked about life, business, productivity, and what we need to feel good in our businesses right now. It was a lot of fun, and I definitely am going to do more. What my entire business comes down to, the whole reason I'm on a mission, is to help you. I want to help you figure out this whole online business, working from home, world domination in our comfy clothes thing. And that means paying attention to where you are as my audience and what you need. I'm going to include a link below this to sign up for my email list, because that is how I will be talking to my audience from now on. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next time.